received the call when we were at 6th and Guadalupe, so we were actually already out on the streets, just clearing from another call. When we got there, there was a lot of fire. Basically, the front part of the structure was involved. My driver asked if go ahead and use the deck gun. Said yes, go ahead, and so we can do a real quick. We did that. It's called a blitz attack. So while we were trying to get most of our hose lines in place, one of my firefighters and my driver were putting out basically most of the fire in the front so that we can have good access. We were in a defensive mode because there was so much fire. We didn't have enough resources. Once we got that fire knocked down, we had battalion chiefs, and we had more engine companies starting to arrive already. Contacted our command, and we changed over from defensive, basically out of the structure, to offensive, going into the structure and an aggressive fire attack. Once we started doing that, we were able to make entry into the structure, and one of my firefighters and myself made entry. Most of the fire was pretty much knocked out. We could see fire up on the second floor, so we made our way to the stairwell, which was basically right in front of the front door. Made our way all the way up to the second floor. We ran out of hose at that point in time because it was such a good, pretty long lay for a hose line. And once we got up there, we saw just a small amount of fire upstairs. My firefighter found a fire extinguisher up there, a pressure water can, and we were able to put out some of the small little fires that we could find. However, we had a lot of fire that was pretty much running the chases underneath our feet. So we were kind of back and forth with it. That was probably the biggest problem, is that since it was under construction, there were a lot of chases that were opened up, and so it's hard to actually determine exactly where the fire is at any one point in time.